honey. All right, guys. So the mic will be here on Saturday. And I just want to give another shout out. Yes, spaghetti. Um, hey honey. The mic will be here on Saturday. So I just want to give another shout out to Redbird because that really helped me out. It was really hard trying to find the mic that will work with my phone because my camera does not have a mic plug. So I'm going to also go ahead. I'm going to keep this camera too, but I'm going to use this one for my side angles. And I'm going to start looking for a camera with a mic. But I have a lapel mic that I will be attaching to my clothes. It's got really, really good reviews on it, so I'm going to be using that. So I will be using that mic because it's not gonna fit on the camera, but I'm gonna go get back to recording next week. No, the week after next, I'm gonna get back recording in the kitchen. So I'll still be using this one, but I won't be able to use the mic in there. But I still get pretty good sound on this camera. But I am looking now. I am looking now to, because this was for quality, but now I am gonna start looking for a camcorder with a mic outlet. So y'all just, and I'm gonna get lights after that. Mm. So let's dig in. So we got a salad. Our salad came out the backyard. Most of it, the cucumbers, the lettuce, and I just added some other lettuce to it. And tomatoes. And then we have some vegan spaghetti. So most of the mukbangs you guys will get will be recorded. Mm. Spaghetti is so good. This is my only cooked food for today because I'm back eating a large majority of my food raw. In America. No, I'm still gonna do some live mukbangs like on nights I do the live cooking show. I'm gonna still do the live mukbang. But most of the mukbangs on the channel are gonna be ASMR. And some of them won't. So I am starting back on my second channel. Tomorrow I'll be recording my first video to put back up. I haven't posted anything over there since 2017. It's called Bambi Glam. It's BAM Bam, capital case B, Glam GLAM. So you guys go over there and subscribe. What I'm gonna do, because I kind of just wanted to do everything on one channel, but it's dragging down the channel to do like reviews and stuff and to do hair and makeup. With the channel, the videos kind of hurt me in the algorithms part, and it when people don't watch certain videos, the next video that goes up, YouTube doesn't send it out as far as it could, so it doesn't reach some people, and then it also doesn't reach a lot of the subscribers. So that's why I'm gonna restart the beauty channel, because I have a lot of things I want to share with y'all. So even with all the notifications, it don't, because if I have one video that just gets 60 or 80 views, then that's all who gonna see it the next time, or unless they just clicking on my page, or unless it just pops up. So the more views you get, the more YouTube shares your channel. So that's why I'm gonna separate the channel. So I have been working on it, because I was just gonna start a whole new channel, but I'm just gonna keep that channel. Yes, it is vegan. I ain't have no cheese today, y'all. I'm trying not to eat a lot of different things. I have some other things going on too. That's also why I need to push that beauty channel, because of the things that I'm gonna be having going on in the next month or two. So I think I'm at like 25 subscribers over there. So y'all, please make sure y'all subscribe. Do y'all like olives? Because I love olives. Okay. I'm also working on a new intro for this channel because I don't have one like the last one I had. So I'm going to be working on the intro for this channel and that channel. What I need to do, y'all, and that I'm going to do tonight or in the morning, um, is redo my edges. Because it's time. It's been a month and my hair has grown out a lot. But that's not why I came on here. I came on here to tell y'all I did not forget to take y'all for a walk with me. It has been raining all week here. Like, I think they had some type of tropical depression or something. Can't see. It's like my font is small or something tonight. Let me see. No, I haven't. Oh, you found my page from the strawberry caramel cake? Okay. Hold the camera up a little bit. Well, thank you for coming. So one thing I did too is I decided to monetize my Facebook page. To monetize my Facebook page so that I can upload, because I usually just do a link on my videos on Facebook. um, so I have so many updates. Okay, so first update, I did not forget about the walk. I am gonna start walking as soon as the rain stops. So I'm gonna be doing my walks in the morning. So you guys, when I start walking, I am gonna go live and talk to y'all for a few minutes, but I will not be leaving those videos up because it will hurt the algorithm. But I will, leave them up for a few hours so you guys can check in and we'll, you know, to see how everybody's doing. Um, the makeup channel is coming back. All my DIYs and my videos on the beauty room are going to be over there. I'm going to link that stuff in the community section. I did decide to go ahead and monetize my Facebook page so that I can upload my videos over there and I can collect some coins. And not only that, Facebook will share more videos the more people who click on them. So y'all make sure y'all go over and follow me on my Facebook page, which is, Lord, I forgot my Facebook name, Octavia Bama Girl Millhouse. So I just wanted to know. I was hoping more people were on tonight, but don't look like it's happening. So I just wanted to get y'all opinion on something too. Did you guys like the name Bama Girl Cafe better? Because I just felt like the name had kind of outgrew what the channel was because I wanted to share more of me with you guys. But I just think that like it didn't work out like I thought it would. And I'm okay with that. Are you guys okay with Mrs. Bam It's My Life? Just to what, honey? I'm getting full. Okay, so I've been debating changing the name of the channel again. I know. Probably did, yeah. Okay, so I'm debating on changing. You graduated from Murphy High School, so you from Mobile. So okay, I'm thinking about changing the name of the channel. I may be changing the name of the channel back to Bama Girl Cafe. Excuse me, due to the fact 86. Do you happen to know a Vera Millhouse or Tracy Millhouse? She was really tiny and petite. What about Timothy Barkins? I graduated in '03. I'm not sure. Well, he was supposed to marry my cousin, but they didn't get married. But he was in our family for a long time due to that. But they did go to Murphy around that time. So that's why I was asking. Living in New York in 2003. Honey, I wish I could go live in New York. It's one of my favorite cities. Who knows what could happen? Y'all, I'm so full. I feel like a piggy. I just knew that after I finished this, I was gonna have me some watermelon and a mango, but the girl is done in '85. My mom, so that means she went in with. My mom was class of '83. My mama was in class of '83. Her name was Ethel. I know, right? My mom graduated class of 83. You know, back then when girls got pregnant, they couldn't come back to school. And your mom name is Ethel. So when girls got pregnant back then, they had to either graduate from like a pregnancy school or go to night school. But my mom, I think she got pregnant her junior year with my sister. And when she got close to having her, she just did all her work from home. But they literally told my mom she could not come back to school, and my granddaddy wasn't having that shit. Okay, so he and my grandmother went to the school and said after she have her baby, she coming back, and that's what it is. She's not going to an alternative school. You know, you guys don't. They was like real forward thinking. Um, but they had been down that road before. Um, so they allowed her to come back to school after she had Frida. Or was it before? Yeah, because she took her senior pictures and she was pregnant with her. So they allowed her to come back to school in the fall because she wasn't supposed to be able to. Yeah, so that's what they used to do. So she took her senior pictures her junior year. She was pregnant with Frida. And she had her in July, and they told her that she wasn't going to be able to come back to school in the fall in September. And my grandparents was like, fuck that shit. And they went to the school and they allowed her to re-enroll, and they just told her that she was not to talk about having a child or being a teen mom. And she went back to school and she graduated. And she had Frida in 83. And she went off to college, and my I think my grandparents tried to get her away from my dad. They knew my dad wasn't gonna be shit. So they sent her to UAB, and she came home and she got pregnant with me, and she had to leave school. I think that's what happened from my understanding. And she started at the community college Bishop State. Um, but I think she was starting to show signs of a mental illness because she ended up leaving school. Because I can remember my grandparents picking my mom up from school when she was going to college, and she was working on towards her psychology degree. So, and that's usually when most women start to show it. Most people in college. Yeah, Murphy was a white school, but it had been integrated. One of my aunts was there when they integrated Murphy. I think like three of them were because they went to Central, and Central was on Martin Luther King Avenue. It was in the black neighborhood, honey. The building is still there, and they just Bishop State owns it now. The Central building. So yeah, but that's it was crazy. Um, that's around the time she started to show that she had like a mental illness, I think. But it wasn't a thing in the black community for real, for real. Oh, so you live on Avenue. You live in the campground, or you live in the bottom, or do you live on the dump? Oh, tree. Yeah, it's still they were still calling it that when I went to school there. The front, right when you go through the gates. I wish I could go back to high school and redo my life. Some days I wake up, I'm like, just go back to 14. Just go back to 14. We could do it all over again. You know now what you knew then. Let's just go back. Okay. See, my grandparents, they own land on Chinkaping Street, and that's like all the way. That's by the dump. So, um, and then the church we went to, True Vine, the old True Vine, is down there. I wonder if that little corner store is still in the bottom, still open on Pecan. Is that Pecan Street? I can't remember the name of all the streets. But you said what street you said? Peach, Plum, Maple. Okay. So yeah, I I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What's the name of that street? That church on? But it's the old True Vine. Okay. But yeah, I grew up down. Well, most people call it down the bay, but um, the part of down the bay I grew up in is called the Oakley District, and that's like right off of Government Street. It's where the historic houses are. My grandparents bought a house down there, and that's where I grew up at. Like right when you get on Government Street, right before you get to Wendy's on Government, that's where I grew up at. Yeah, Baptist church. My cousin Veer that I was telling you about, her husband is now the pastor at that church. Sandy McQueen. They all went to Murphy. I think he did. He. I don't think he went to Murphy. Hmm. So, by the way, I don't know. No, I used to go to that YMCA because I went to Callaway Middle School my 8th grade year, but we used to go over there and swim. That's why I took my first swimming lessons. So in Mobile, y'all, in like most cities, there was two YMCA's in most cities or more, but it just depends. They had the black YMCA and they had the white YMCA. The white YMCA was on Water Street, Dunbar. Okay. And the black YMCA is where all the black people would go swimming. They had like two places. But that's where we went and we took swimming lessons. And when I was thinking about going in the military, I used to go there and work out. I was just this close to going into the military. Um, my grandfather told me not to. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think it's Dearborn. I don't know if it's still open, but I know the one downtown is. I just can't leave these cucumbers alone. So but yeah. When I left and came back to Mobile, I saw on the on Broad Street they had a Dollar General. Yeah, Dunbar is still there. It's a magnet school now. Well, it's been one for a long time. Um, they had a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General. Like I was surprised to see all of that because right there in that area, that's what they used to have. What we used to call the Black People Fair, the Raggedy Fair. Them damn rides would kill you. They were so raggedy. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's Heart of Mary. That's the Catholic school. It was the hoodest fair in the world, y'all. But you know that fair started because when they used to have the state fair, my granddaddy said it used to be a lot better when my mom and them was coming up. But black people used to not be able to go to the fairground. We couldn't really go to the state fair one day. So that's why they started having the fair right there. By the Board of Health and the food stamp office. And the old hospital. You know the only thing I hate about they changed in Mobile? That they took the damn Krispy Kreme off Government Street. Why would y'all do that? Oh my God. I was so devastated when I found out. Yo, that Krispy Kreme was right on Government Street. I need to fix my font on my phone or something. Oh wow. See, I haven't been down. Yeah, Government Street. Man, listen. That damn hot time. Come on, you'll tear your damn car up and trying to get into Krispy Kreme. No, I am not the only one. You would tear your car up trying to get into Krispy Kreme. Let me move from back here. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back. Ooh, Rick. I was drunk and barely make from downtown. And yeah, right there by Ann Street. And I would be drunk coming from downtown. And it'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be like, oh, the hot side now. Give me some donuts. Give me some coffee. Just sober up. And because most people go to Waffle House. Like, I'm not going all the way to Spring Hill Avenue. First of all, baby, I ain't gonna make it. And I'm definitely not finna jump on 65. I want 65, get 65. Or take I-10 to the Waffle House on Spring Hill Avenue. Hell no, you're trying to die. So I would go to Krispy Kreme. I think they got a Waffle House on Government Street now where the old Sonic used to be at. But I don't want about that life. Nope. Or Crystals, if you go down Government Street. You worked at the one. I worked at the one on Spring Hill. When I first got out of high school. I'm also going to be doing story times on the other channel too. So y'all might want to join. Because I'm going to tell y'all how I got banned from working for Waffle House. For the rest of my life, I cannot work at Waffle House. I got banned. I'm on a do not hire list, okay? But what else? Yeah, I'm banned from Waffle House. I'm on a do not hire list at Waffle House internationally. So yeah. Then I worked at Popeyes. I was actually working at Popeyes on Dolphin Street and Waffle House. I would get off at Popeyes. I would go to Popeyes at like 1 or 2, work till close, and then go to Waffle House and work till like 6 in the morning. I was a waitress. Sometimes I would cook on the grill. I got a nice $2,000 check from Waffle House too when they had that lawsuit because they had to pay people when they would had the waitresses get on the grill and they wouldn't pay, so they had to run me a check. So yeah, boy, let me tell you, I hate it. Excuse my language, but I hate it when them sons of bitches coming down drunk. They come from the Purple Lounge. I'm have to say it was story time, but basically, it was a waitress. She called me a nigga. Yes, she did, y'all. And I cussed her out. And the next morning, her sister came in and was like, "You're fired." That damn Purple Lounge, yes. And basically, I got fired. But before I got fired, I knocked all the dishes on the floor that was sitting on the counter over the sink rack. I'm doing fine, honey. So, oh yeah, I did because I almost beat up in there. But basically, I got fired the next morning. And when they fired me, um, hey AC, I took my hand and I just knocked all the plates. And back then, they was using like glass plates. They recently over the years switched to plastic, those thick plastic ones, but they was using glass in the bowls. I knocked all that shit over. They had to go to other Waffle House to get plates. Mm-hmm. Sure did. And she was like, when you come back and get your, it's probably because of me they use plastic now. I have many episodes of my rage that I'm going to share with y'all on the beauty channel. And now and at that point you guys will believe. You guys will understand why I tell y'all I have PTSD. Cause there's a little monster that lives in me. So yeah. I be wanting to go home sometimes, but I be trying to avoid my city. I mean my family in the city. Have you been to Ruby Slipper yet? Downtown on Lord, what's the name of that street? Admiral Sam's and the Review Plaza. That street. It's right by the Candlewood Hotel, the Ruby Slipper. They have good breakfast. You need to try it. I used to like Spotted Tea, but then they start having like pest problems and stuff, which the building is old. But I used to love when I would get off work, go sit in Spotted Tea. I had a specific spot. That's before they knocked that whole wall down. I would sit in the window and eat. And I used to love to go on rainy days and sit there and listen to jazz music and eat. And then the peanut shop. I always go to the peanut shop when I'm at home. And a peanut shop. And I go sit in the park. Finally, I always wanted a beignet shop. I wanted a beignet shop. I'm surprised it took them long to get that long to get one. But I love beignets. I love making them. And now I can make them Pullman's Bakery. They still do the brownie special. I know it's a Pullman's Bakery downtown because I took my nephew. They still do. I took my nephew in there because he liked to get the cookies, but I used to like to get the brownies and the apple fritters. Y'all, that's the best damn apple fritter I ever had in my life. And them chocolate cupcakes. What about the chicken salad though? Let's talk about that chicken salad sandwich. What? Y'all, if you ever in Mobile and you want some good chicken salad, mm, 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 mm. The bagels too. Yes. 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 Oh my god, they have the best chicken salad. I like their sandwiches too. You know what I like to go get though? I used to like to get they breakfast biscuits. They breakfast sandwiches. It's not really a biscuit. I don't even know how to explain it, but they put Kaneka sausage on it. Yes. I used to really love eating those. And I used to go get the day old bread and make bread pudding. Mm, 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 mm. Go get they have like the cinnamon rolls. I get like some cinnamon rolls and a French roll from the day old stack and make bread pudding. You talking about something good? Sometimes I take the donuts too and make it. Yes. So I wouldn't use Krispy Kreme donuts like I seen people doing. What them Pullman's donuts? Where are you at now? Still gotta rebraid. It's only been a month and look at that one. I gotta rebraid. I gotta rebraid all of these. So I won't lose my edges. Oh, that sounds nice. I love New York. I just don't fuck with them rats. Don't fuck with rats. We don't do them. So I can't wait until it's safe to travel again. You know what? I've never been to the Hamptons. I had a friend, and him and his family used to always go to the Hamptons. They live in Jersey. And they go every year. Or is it Martha's Vineyard? Is it the Hamptons? I'm not sure. But they go every year. Every year they went since he was a little boy. So, y'all, I got 3 more things to do. Hey, you know you can order Bluebell ice cream now. And they overnight they have special coos that is shipping in too. You can do Bluebell like that, and you can do Kaneka sausage too. But you know what I hate? I had to give up after I stopped eating pork. Kaneka sausage got bacon. Like we go through Kaneka County, when we go to Mobile. But yes, Kaneka sausage got bacon, baby. I'm talking about that thick country bacon. That bacon that'll make you fight somebody if they take a piece off your plate. I'm telling you. And then they sell like the hams and the turkeys too. Ooh. But I don't eat meat no more, so. Honey, that's good. You know, that's the only thing, like, I hated when I left home through all my years of travel before I got married is not being able to get, like, certain foods. So I would stack up on stuff when I would come. I would always travel with a cooler and leave with it full. I would, like, freeze, like, shrimp. Like, you know how you freeze it, and flounder and crabs. I would freeze that stuff. I would have connected sausages. I would always stop off I-65. I would never buy my or I would, if I bought them, I would go to like B&H and I would buy them and I would freeze them and wrap them in newspaper and freeze them. And Hall's hot sausage, I would get those and I would get the smoked turkey meat. Cause ham hocks don't taste the same throughout the country. Yeah, that's how it was in Kansas until you got. Well, we lived in Kansas, Kansas, not Kansas City, Missouri, because the president don't know the difference. But yeah, when we lived in Kansas, there was no Waffle. But when you crossed over into Kansas City, Missouri, they had Waffle House. But yeah, they didn't have nothing where we was at. Nothing, nothing at all. But I think they finally got an Ulta. They didn't have nothing. That little town was just podunk and dead and racist. Yeah, I am tired. So I'm gonna really. Yeah, I used to take that stuff like grits, cornmeal, like grits, cornmeal, sausage. Like I would buy like the two. You know, don't nobody, you know, them big bags of grits. I would buy like two or three of those and take them back to Kansas with me. And then I would buy cornmeal. I would take like 4 or 5 bags of cornmeal back with me. Um, and stuff. And what else? The oatmeal tasted funny out in Kansas too, so I would buy oatmeal and take it back to my Bama roots. Yeah, honey, I'm trying to get up Alabama. See, the way I'm set up, I'm not meant to be here in Alabama. It don't feel like home. It feels more like a prison. So, but we're gonna be here for a good little minute. But, whew, yeah. My family, my grandmother is from the bottom. She lived what they call on the dump. And my grandfather was from Dallas County, Arville, small little town. And that's how they started. It is. It is. It is. So, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I went to school, culinary school in the South. Because really, people don't think about it, but I mean, you cook basically all the regions you learn. Orange Grove, yes, honey, Orange Grove. What about them courts? Over in the courts, everything happened in the courts. Right there by I-65, 165, them courts, honey. It go like people say, go down in DM, honey. It used to go down in the courts on Orange Grove, yes, honey. I know. My dad came out the projects. Yes, his mama lived in the projects with him, his little biracial self. All his other siblings was black. You were born in third court. Oh, you might know my daddy, people. So yes, the basketball field right there in the middle of the field, the basketball court. That field used to be lit. 1968. That field used to be lit. I'm telling you, I ain't have no reason to be in the Grove, but I used to drive over there because everybody, well, I had people in my neighborhood, but like all the cute boys came out the Friday show. It was a longshoreman. Oh yeah, all the cute boys came out the projects, and I used to give them a ride. I had a couple guys that I went to school with actually hit me up on Facebook. They was like, "Oh my God, what happened to you?" I was like, "I left Mobile." Lit like fire. Yes, the projects. Honey, you can go to the projects at the Candy House in the courts. I can't think of that lady name, but I think she was in the second court. And she would sell pickles, ice creams, freezing cups, Fagos, chips, pickles, penny candy. Mm-hmm. I remember going to the projects when we was little. My mama friend, her best friend lived in the projects. And her mama lived in the projects. Yes. Oh yeah. That fudge was popping. Um and I don't know, you remember when the girl got killed, her boyfriend stabbed her and threw her off the bridge. He threw her off the Africatown Bridge. Her name was Donna. Her sister was Sent and Net. And my mom's best friend was Net. And that was her baby sister Donna. And my mom was pregnant with Kiera when that dude killed her. She broke up with him. And he was already abusive. Donna was really pretty. And he killed her and threw her off the bridge. And it was crazy. Yeah, the Holly, Cynthia Holly, them. Yeah, he killed Donna and threw her off the bridge. I remember when we used to go over there and she used to play with us. And dang, Mobile slow. Michael McDonald, yeah, I remember that too. I remember my family telling me about that. They named that street after him too. They sure did. I had to figure out what was the history behind that story. And I found out they killed him because the black guy in Mobile killed the police officer. And he got off. But the police officer was in the wrong. And he was trying to kill the black dude for no reason. So the black dude got off. And the family was upset about it. and they were Klans members. And the reason that the father and the son decided to do it was because they figured if a black man could get away with killing a white man, then they should be able to get away with killing a black man. And they just picked him. That's what happened to Michael McDonald. His mama sued the Klan. She bankrupted them. I don't think she ever got all her money. But what people don't know, Michael, from what they say, he was a very nice guy. He was very smart. He was going to Bishop State. When he got killed, he was just walking home. And they hung him. But they named the streets. You know, when you drive down that street just seems so fucking eerie and creepy. Like, I took that street one night and it just felt so... I got so real quick because I was trying to take the back streets. Yeah, they say he was a really nice guy. And they locked their ass up too. But that street felt eerie. But I took the back street one night to come home because I had been drinking. And I hit that street. My ass sobered up real quick. It just don't feel right. Like, and you know, they have a hard time selling houses on that street. Like, I would not want to be a realtor trying to sell a house on that street, especially the house he was hung in front of. That shit creepy. It just don't feel right. And at night, it's super creepy down there. I don't give a damn how many lights. It's so many lights on that street. More lights on any part of the street in the city of Mobile than I ever seen. But when you hit that street, it's lit up. But hell, it felt so creepy. I was like, oh. And it's always foggy on that street, y'all. I am not playing. It's at night. I don't care what time of the year it is. That damn street is foggy. It might not be no fog nowhere else, but when you hit that street, it be foggy. For real. Like, I'm getting spooked just thinking about it. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. It is. Honey, they ain't got the nerve about to worry about nobody breaking in shit over there, because don't nobody hardly go down that street. People be, the value of the homes, like, those houses should be worth more, but they can't sell them. Talking about. Sorry. Don't creep everybody out. But that street is really creepy. And even where I grew up, it's creepy because of the mansion. If you you know, that mansion down there where I lived at, it was a slave plantation. Right there. The Oakley House. And I lived on Charles and Savannah. Went straight right there to the house. And y'all, it's so creepy down there at night. It's so creepy. Couldn't catch my ass walking down half of Savannah at night. Even the daytime, it just seemed creepy. And the craziest thing about it, the Oakley House, it's a picture of a lady in the house. And guess what her name is? Her name is Octavia. Thank you. And when the USS military came to Mobile during the Civil War, she pulled out all her fine china and had her people to cook food. So she did that to keep the Union Army from burning the city. And a lot of people were mad at her, but when they saw, that's why Mobile wasn't burned down during the Civil War, like most cities, because the Union soldiers, they burned that bitch down. If they went in and they resisted, they just burned the whole city down. So she knew that they was coming from Savannah, and she had them a hot meal, her and some other ladies in the city, and they cooked for the Union soldiers. So they cooked for them. They had fresh water, linens and stuff, and they didn't burn the city of Mobile down. That's why the city of Mobile, because the city of Mobile had subs and everything from the Confederate Army. I like history, y'all. So I know a lot of history about Mobile that most people don't. So that's why they didn't burn downtown in the city of Mobile down, because Octavia threw a party and welcomed them to the city. A little known history fact. Mm-hmm. What's another known history fact? Mobile good and bad. Yes. What else people don't know? Mobile was the first capital of French Louisiana. So when the French started to rule over the United States, their territory, I think they got it from Spain because we were under the Spanish flag first. Or was it the French flag? I think I got them backwards. But when the French came, no, the French was first, then the Spanish. So when they settled French, or was it Spain? I have to look it up. No, because the French settled. The French settled. Okay, so the French settled, and the first capital was Mobile. The first capital of French Louisiana was Mobile, not New Orleans, as people think. It was the second one. But it's not in this where the city originally is built. That's not where the original city was start. It was started up in the waterways going towards like the Dolly Parton Bridge area, up that way, deep in, because Mobile Bay leads into that. So that's how it got started. It's French first, yeah. It was French. Then it was Spanish. Because it's called the City of Six Flags. So French, France, Spanish, British, the Confederate. It's a lot. I gotta look it up again. Yes, Mobile is the originator of Mardi Gras. And Mardi Gras in Mobile is totally different from Mardi Gras in New Orleans. But you have Mardi Gras everywhere now. But it's totally different. It's more traditional. I like going to the balls in Mobile. I just enjoy it. I love going to the coronations and stuff. But I love my city, but I don't get the same love in the city. From some people, I do. So, but I love to walk down Dolphin Street by Cathedral Square and walk all the way down. Yeah, just make little stops along the way. That's what I like to do. It's very steeped in tradition. So, have you ever been to the Creole Firehouse? Have you ever seen it? Was an Azalea Trail mate? I got in too much trouble. I wasn't allowed to be one. So people don't realize about Mobile too. Now, another little known history fact. And I'm going to tell you how Heart of Mary came to be. Mobile had three classes of people. You had the white people. It's off of Government Street. I have to figure out what street it's on, but I know how to get to it. So in Mobile, we had three classes of people. We had white people, we had Creole, and then we had African Americans, right? So during Jim Crow, especially in like Louisiana and Mobile, you had to either identify as black or white to go to school or to receive help from the government. So if you didn't identify as black or white, then you couldn't go to public school and you couldn't do a lot of stuff. Well, Creole people wanted to keep their culture, and they didn't necessarily want to be, and this is where colorism comes in. They didn't necessarily want to be classified as black, but they didn't want to be classified as white because a lot of Creole families were very wealthy, and you still have a lot of Creole families, and you still, believe it or not, have Creole families in Mobile who don't mix with other families, unless you meet the paper brown bag situation. So, and then you have some dark skinned Creole people, like my grandmother, and they still was kind of funny. So not everybody in Mobile cooks their food the same. Like you can kind of tell, like by who families descend from a lot of the Creole families, by how they cook, how they make sauces and different things. So a lot of people in Mobile don't know that they actually are descendants of Creole. Um, and that's the crazy thing. But it's because they had to decide, if you weren't a well-off Creole family, then you had to basically say, hey, we black, if you wanted your children to go to school. And a lot of Creole people are Catholic. There are a lot of Catholics, Creole Catholics or black Catholics in Mobile. And a lot of black Catholics don't even know why they're Catholic, but they are descendants of the Creole culture. So Heart of Mary was a Catholic school that they created for the Creole children to go to. So their families could afford for them to have a private education. So that's really how St. Mary's, Heart of Mary came about. Creole people said, okay, fine. You won't let our children go to school unless we classify as black or white. We'll just open our own school. So that's how the school came about. Because they was like, we'll just build our own shit. And then the YMCA and all of that. Because you had another Y that was off of Spring Hill. I can't think of the name of that street, but it's not too far from Bishop State, and a lot of black people went there. It's just crazy. So not everybody in Mobile cooks their food the same, and a lot of people be like, when I cook, they want to know if I'm like from Louisiana or something. But no, my family has Creole history. We're Creole, so that's why you see me cooking. I use a lot of the Trinity. I make a lot of heavy sauces. I cook my chicken a certain way. I cook my greens a certain way. I cook my gumbo different. That's why. And I know it's crazy, but that's one of the things that happened. That's how a lot of Creole culture was lost. In places like Louisiana, they were able to hold on to their culture because a lot of them still had that second wife status, Hey, he's married to her, but he's married to her, not so to say. So a lot of men, whether they were Spanish, German, or French, they would marry a white woman, have kids with her, and then they would probably marry like a Haitian woman. Because a lot of people don't realize like there is a lot of Haitian descent in Louisiana too. So they would marry. They weren't slaves, but they would have relationships with these black women, and that would be creating the Creole babies. And that's where a lot of the food come from. Like Creole food is basically like they speak Creole in Haiti. So a lot of Creole food is actually Haitian. Cajun food just takes a little bit from our food. It's basically they just biting. So a lot of people ask like, what's the difference between Cajun and Creole? Well, the difference between Cajun is that they're white. Most of them have blonde hair, blue eyes, and they are French. They come from France. They came from France to Louisiana and Mississippi, and some of them in Alabama. And what happened was when France was sold to England, I think France when French Creole, the seasons are different. Yeah, so when France sold to England, a lot of the French people in that part of the country were upset. They didn't want to be a part of the England. They didn't want to be a part of England. So what they did is they went to Canada and they created Canada. So that's why in Canada they speak French and English because a lot of them went to Canada and started their own little place. So you have a lot of French Creole people who can trace, a lot of French Cajun people who can trace their ancestries to Canada and vice versa. It's a whole mess, y'all. It's very interesting. Y'all should read about it. So that's the difference. French and Creole come together like this. And but if you just Cajun, then your family trace their tree back to France. Or that's what happened. The ones who decided to say, they just said that they were Cajun. And they moved out of the cities into the bayous, into the swamps. So that's a little known history fact. But yeah, with the Creole food, it's definitely um uh it's definitely spiced different. Like how I spice my food compared to somebody else in Mobile is completely different. How I chop my food, how I just my food in general, and like we ate beignets growing up. Like people only think like beignets started in Louisiana. They didn't. Uh, and the beignet that we eat is not really even the original beignet. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. The father and mother of the beignet is the goulash, which is made with like rice, flour. It's sweet and it's Haitian. And you can't find that in Mobile, but you can definitely find it in New Orleans. But it's the mommy and the pappy of beignets. But I have a whole video on the channel about how to make beignets, and I love making beignets. I would love to have a dessert truck, but vegan. And I know I cut myself off when I just do vegan food because I'm only vegan for health reasons. Even though I picked up some weight, I still have not had any complications or any diabetes symptoms. I still check my blood sugar, and I need to go get another AC check, whatever it's called. But my health overall has just improved. And you can be a fat vegan because y'all seen I was frying everything. So yeah, I have went back to eating like 60 to 70% of my food raw. Yeah, I have a whole beignet video. And y'all, I make beignets all the time because they're really for like functions and AC1 level. Yeah. So I love beignets. I love fried bread. Like, oh my God. Y'all ain't lived until y'all had cornbread fried on the stove. You had fried cornbread on the stove, you ain't live. You don't know what you missing. Mm-mm. That's so good. Oh. Or crackling cornbread. Crackling cornbread. Mm-mm-mm. You ain't never had crackling cornbread? I don't even eat that shit. God. Now I'm thinking about it. You ain't never had crackling cornbread, like baby. My grandma used to take that crackling, throw a little bit of butter in the skillet, and let it start popping and frying and greasing off. Use that oil and that cornbread and then throw that cornbread over in there. Hot water. Ooh, say it again. Hot water cornbread with some butter beans and some Kaneka sausage and some rice and a fried pork chop. That was a meal back in the day, honey. That's a meal. 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 Or like, okay, this is a good one. Snap peas and red potatoes with Kaneka sausage and some smothered chicken and rice. What you know? With some hot water cornbread and some red Kool-Aid. Mmm. Oh my god, that used to be so good. I used to love snap beans. Oh, I bet it was good. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I would go different places and travel and stuff, I would make cakes. If I needed some extra money, I would sell my pound cakes. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had pound cakes going for $50 in Chicago. $50. $50 for a homemade pound cake. Because they ain't had one since their grandmama died and they done left the South and they can't get no damn pound cake in Chi-Town. Listen, trying to tell you. And that's my dilemma. How, because I mean, people are really cruel when they be like, oh, you're a vegan, but you sell animal products. I'm not a vegan because I don't want to hurt animals, okay? I'm a vegan for health reasons. However, I lose a lot of money because I'm trying to figure out how to take my cakes national. So I've been working on that too. So I'm working on it, y'all. Some days I struggle with it because I'll be like, should I be a vegan or should I be a vegetarian? Because I really don't like the way eggs always make my stomach hurt when I scrambled them and ate them. And I really don't have to eat regular butter anymore. And I definitely will not be eating cheese or milk. So I don't know. I should just say vegan for all intents and purposes when I mean vegetarian because when I bake. But most of the stuff I make now, like it still be fine. So I don't know. But I'm not, I definitely won't be eating meat because y'all, my joints hurt after I eat meat. My whole body hurts. My ears start ringing. I just be feeling awful. So yeah. But I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do for you? I am going to do a vlog. The next time I go home, I'm gonna do a vlog. And I'm gonna put it up. I'm here all the spots. Oh, you remember the silver spoon? I bet you don't remember the silver spoon, do you? Now, if you remember the silver spoon, because I'm going to tell y'all, most people didn't even care about going in the club. They used to be in the parking lot. And my cousin used to have us out in the parking lot at the silver spoon when we was little kids in the car. With the... Yes, I do. Oh my God. The silver spoon? Yes, honey. We used to be in the parking lot. We was like in first, second, and third grade in the parking lot at the silver spoon. The parking lot used to be jumping harder than the club, y'all. Sure did. Sure damn did. Oh, Lord. We used to be in the damn car at the silver spoon. The parking lot be jumping. And people used to have their kids out there. The parking lot. Yes. And right down the damn street is the Purple Lounge. Ooh, that section of the street used to be packed on a Friday, Saturday night. Honey. Sure did. People go from the Silver Spoon to the Purple Lounge. Mm-hmm. And the fish truck. The white truck, the people who used to sell fish plates with them chicken wings. Shit. Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, Lord. The silver spoon we used to be in the parking lot of the club, y'all. That's how they do it in Mobile. We'll turn a damn gas station. Crystals. Park. Yes. The one on Dolphin Street or Government Street. Both. Mm. So damn did. Or that Caitlin. Yes, the skating ring. Oh Lord. Let me tell you. Honey, on Market Road. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. I'm tell you, no damn sense. People in Mobile are turning the parking lot into a party. Parking lot be hyper than the damn club. And that don't make no sense. No sense. I wish I was mine, y'all. But I ain't. Mm-mm-mm. Damn silver spoon. Them box Chevys. Alright, y'all. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. I'm about to get me a shower and start working on these edges. She told no lie. So I'm about to see how my hair is hanging. That's how people do their edges. But I'm about to get me a shower, redo my edges, and I will see y'all later this week. The mic will be here, and as soon as the mic get here, I'm gonna do my first ASMR video, mukbang with chips. I'm gonna give y'all all the crunch. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all later. I love y'all.